Gossip yours, gossip yours.
Hello, I hope you're all ready for episode 2 of Gossip Bures. We have some great topics on today, so we get started. How do you feel, girls? It's by the way, it's the mothers running this show. How do you feel, girls, about gaslighting? Do you know what that is?
Gaslighting is when a boy or a woman can control you and manipulate you, like change you as a person mentally and physically, like so it can damage your mental health as well as your physical appearance.
And would you know, like, because it's boys as well suffer from girls, would you know, like, signs to watch out for?
A change in their appearance, like how they carry themselves, because some people can be really, really bubbly and then they can get into
No, but what I mean is, like, if it was happening to yourself, for example, okay, at the start, okay,
yeah.
Would you know what to watch out at early stages?
A boy saying, oh, like, why are you wearing that outfit? Like, I don't think you should wear that. Or, oh, I don't think you should be friends with her anymore because I don't like her. And stuff like stupid small things that people might think is stupid, but it's actually still a way of manipulating and controlling you as a person.
Yeah, I think that's really important, that younger boys and girls, and I'm sure you agree with me, Nini, because boys can suffer as much as girls, that they're aware of that, because unfortunately it is happening. And I do think, as a younger generation, you know, we were lucky, we never suffered with it. Like, there is a lot of poor women and men that do, but I do think, like, you can stop it from an early stage, and if you do see those signs, to walk away. Because as much as they say, oh, didn't mean that, I won't do it again, I'm sorry, oh, I was just having an off day.
And obvious, wasn't it?
Yes.
Normally when people get together, it's not for first time, say, if they're a few months or whatever together, it's about a year or two. Yeah. Things will start changing down the road with them.
As the saying comes, come live with me, get to know me.
Yeah.
That really does. So, like, today generation, it's a lot different because you've all social media and stuff. We didn't have that years ago. We were lucky to have a touch phone, you know. So there is a lot more now, you know, that girls with their videos and stuff like that, and boys and stuff like that. So I do think, as girls, when you first stages, if you ever have a boy to control you, like, and it could be a simple little thing. You could put a little remark like, oh, don't wear eyelashes. That's just a little thing. I was saying, don't wear eyelashes. I think you're nice.
Is that because I don't have eyelashes on today?
No, I'm just saying in general. The reason I'm saying eyelashes is because all the young girls wear them. I'm just saying in general, you know.
Imagine you, Kathleen, being told if you were with somebody, Kaki, don't wear eyelashes or nails.
They'd be going out the door as quick as they can finish.
Yes, they would, I agree.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Because they're a little simple thing, saying don't put eyelashes on, okay?
Yeah.
Like this, don't
I
put
think
eyelashes.
you look
She
better without
broke
them.
my lashes.
Yeah.
But that's a choice that you, as a person, should say, well, I like them, and if you want to wear them, not for him to say, oh, well, I prefer you without them. That's your choice, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Don't, like, let no one dictate you or tell you what to do. It's all those little things you have to watch for, because it prevents the bigger thing. You can walk away. So just to make it aware for boys and girls, because, like, boys can suffer in other ways, like, you know, girls can be just as bad and devious too, like. But is there anything else there that you might maybe want to put up to Nini, sir?
No, I think you covered it all, Charlene. More or less was named. Could be got to do with clothes too. So, going to parties.
No, 100%.
Socialising with girls. A lot of fellas that's with girls don't want them with it.
No, you don't want them going here and trying to put, oh, don't go out, don't go. You don't put up with that life. No. And I don't care if it's my own son, it's anyone in the morning. If someone's putting up with that, if he's mistreating a girl like that, I tell her walk away, don't put up with it. If my daughter was being nasty to a boy, I'd say the same thing. Look, you deserve better, walk away. I think a big thing as well, what we might discuss here today, is body image.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that topic, girls?
I think it's different for everyone. Like, it's way different for everyone, because you can get different shapes of girls, different sizes, different weights. Like, but people can be judged on it as well.
That's what I'm saying. How do you think today the pressure and the judgment is on?
Well, Kaki, you're like that. If you put a pair of shorts on the top, she'll run out to me and she'll say, how did that look? Me, I'd say, you look lovely, Kaki. You'll be, no, you're only saying that, and go back in.
I know, I haven't. That's what she's
change it to something else.
But I think it is. There's a lot of pressure, and I to be honest with you, I think the reason there's a lot of pressure on little girls is all these TikToks and Instagrams and stuff, and you know, all these filters and stuff. You have to remember, like, that's not real life.
No.
You know.
And do you ever see a lovely say they do a TikTok, but they're lovely inside it.
Yeah, you think so.
And then they put that what's the name of that little blobby filter thing in their face.
Yes. I always say you have to be confident in your own natural beauty.
Yeah.
And I think, unfortunately, a lot of little girls are so embarrassed of what they look like. And that's why they're filtering it. They're changing how they look. Be confident for you. And, like, he should be the younger ones to try and set that change.
And boys can be very...
Hold on now.
No, Joyce.
But
girls can judge boys as well.
But a boy is worse than a girl when it comes to a girl's
Oh
face.
yeah, but I see a lot of girls there as well. Oh, they want this fella tall. I remember in the episode there were 6 foot this, like, you know. So girls are just as judgmental as
They're
boys.
just better at hiding it.
You will, not all boys.
Oh, I'm
boys are
very straightforward,
soft.
but I can't hide my feelings.
No, but some boys are very soft-hearted, and you know what I mean.
They actually do take
God
it
love
to
them,
heart.
and you know something. The fella that mightn't be 6 foot tall, he might be 5'10", and he might have a better heart than the fella that's 6'5".
Yeah.
So don't be body image, and that's why
It's
I'm
not
saying.
all got to do with looks.
No.
That's not it.
I don't.
I personally myself, I would actually rather someone who is presentable and passable than a Ken coming through the door there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying for you going forward, I know you probably won't listen, you probably take it in here and out there. When you're going forward, for your TikToks and stuff, for example, try and be more, like, how can I say, without getting offended, be more yourselves.
Yeah.
And don't say, okay, I'm going to do this now because I want to people please
I'm not
everyone.
doing it for the
You
people,
want to
the
please
viewers.
yourself. Yes, you want to please yourself, and by you doing that, it's giving another girl the confidence to say, look, she was there now, and she actually just looked lovely. Let you be the change. It, like, you know what I mean? Let you say, okay, I'm going to be confident in myself, and then if I'm confident in myself, then I might let another little girl see, okay, look, she done it and tried, and you know, because I think so, a lot of little girls now is just so much pressure on how they look.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of this as well with plastic surgery and stuff, and fair play to anyone that wants to have it done, no problem, but I hope that they're getting it done for the right reasons, that they're getting it done because it's something that's
for
making himself better,
happier,
that's not getting it done because you want down here, she got look and she looks really well, but it's something like, okay, do I really need that done? Like if it's making you very self-conscious.
A lot of people gets it done and it changes their personality, and even that person.
This is what happens as well. I think they forget. No, there is a side effects of depression and stuff from it. And I think when people see somebody else and they're like, you know, because a lot of women are beautiful looking, you know what I mean? They do look gorgeous. There's no point saying they don't. Like, we all love to look like Beyonce on telly and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, let's say it. Like, but you have to remember that, like that, it's the other side of it. Like, you can, your whole body's changed, so your personality changes.
Yeah, everything changes.
Because when your body changes, it's like a whole different person. So you have to adjust to that. And sometimes you don't overcome like that. Sometimes you can go into severe depression because it's so much changing at once. So
and then you have to keep yourself as that person, what's the name of it, as you got yourself changed into.
Yeah.
It's like you're walking on a line and you can't go off it. You have to
because you have to stay healthy. Yeah. You're constantly exercising because,
I'd hate to live that
for example, if you have a tummy tuck, right, your weight won't go back in your tummy, but you go to your back and your arms, and this, so you have to constantly work out, you have to constantly watch what you're eating. So it's basically, before you have surgery, you're trying to diet to lose weight, right? Okay, my diet went out the window about 10 years ago, but Anna, but you know what I mean, what I'm saying. So, but you still have to do that. And like, there's a lot for a younger generation to not just jump in because see, one had it and she looked lovely.
Or do you ever hear people, oh, seriously, is that you in that photo? Look at you there and look at you now. That's as much as say you're after getting a 50 pounds there, like, come on, get out and run or something.
Look at me, look what I went through in those years. Come back to me then. No, do you know, but I do
often get people saying that, look at you there in that photo. Look at you now, I'd be, I'm still here.
I'm still the same person.
Still alive.
Just a few pounds heavier. No, but anyway, girls, we'll go back onto your topics. And we'll talk about what ye like. Because my gosh, will this episode go on? Beauty.
Oh, I should be good at this.
So what you think with your lashes, with nails, like in our time there was none of that. It was a lick of mascara and a penciled in eyebrow. Literally an eyebrow, an eyeliner pencil.
Rub it on your eye and must nib it. Oh, you'd wear when you're around, when you know you're going back at home, you'd be there rubbing, you'd think you 2 black eyes when you walk in.
You're messing.
Oh yeah. So like how do you feel now, like if you had to go without your eyelashes?
Well, I feel like a man right now because I don't have eyelashes on my face.
That's what I'm saying, you're so dependent on those stuff, aren't you?
I can't go without eyelashes. I'm not Anne's personality goes when she has no eyelashes or no nails.
I think you look beautiful just as you are, like Kathleen's beautiful.
No.
Found your name?
Anna.
Annabelle is beautiful.
Be like Kathleen. She'll give an hour before she go to bed, putting in, what's the months? Individuals.
To take them off.
I genuinely reckon I often say for it, do you sleep with your eyes open the way you won't fall off? And you know the small one, Black Neil Rose will become normal. Here, Khaki, look, something fell off and I put the back in for you.
But like, and their nails, they're very like, and that's great. I love that you're looking after yourself.
But it's looking after yourself, like it's not.
Yeah,
people
but you see
please
now,
anybody. No, I couldn't see myself, like, I'm without my nails and my eyelashes now, but I could not see myself going fully without nails.
Yeah, but
or
see, I love
eyelashes.
that you
No.
look after yourself. I actually am so, and I'm not sure you're the same with her.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, my mother was always amazing. Not to trust my mother, she was a great woman. Always told you mind yourself and stuff like that. So I came from that, right? But it wasn't to the extent of what the younger this generation is. But I'd be very proud when I see my girls looking after their skin and their teeth. I love that. Like Anne now has her skin boosters done. And she gets her facials done.
I get facials and stuff.
Like you wouldn't think a couple of years ago she's severe acne.
I remember that.
Do you remember how when she was first came out, her severe acne?
When you came here.
Yeah.
And you were very embarrassed, wasn't it?
Yeah, very
self-conscious.
self-conscious.
I used to use smooth filters on my skin. There's no point in hiding it. Oh God, I did. Now I didn't edit my face or what my face
But
looked
she was
like.
so conscious.
But I was so self-conscious about my face. I would completely smooth my face out to where it looked like that would have spat. But I started getting skin boosters. Like I used to always get them anyway, but I couldn't when the doctor had given me stuff for my acne. But when I came off it, I started getting skin boosters. I got microneedling.
Brilliant,
I got facial.
Microneedling
is
for
very
anyone
good.
that has acne. Microneedling.
And acne scarring, it is brilliant. Like
Now,
you
you
wouldn't
remember
think
her
I
skin
had
anyway.
severe acne scarring here on my chin or on my forehead because I got microneedling. My skin, thank God, looks so well.
It does, yeah.
And like, I don't even use I do use expensive face washes and stuff, Dermalogica. Like it is pricey enough, and Elemis. But the cream that I actually put on my face, it's only the cheap Nivea or Astral.
the white bottle of Nivea.
The white bottle of Nivea, and you know the Astral tub.
Yeah.
Or sun cream. That's it. That's
so like
all
that's
I
what I'm
put
saying,
on
and
my
I
face.
love to see that you're doing that. I love girls minding their skin, so that I love. Like, because that's your skin, your glow. You're natural. You just a lick of mascara and your skin is glowing. You glow. But it's like how so independent. They can't leave without their eyelashes. They have to have their nails. They have to have their eyebrows done.
Everything.
They have to have 100-minute sunbeds done. Thank you, Annabelle. I was just about to get to that. A 100-minute course of sunbed. And I don't look. I need to go to a sunbed. But you've just done one.
I had our Kathleen coming along the road. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if I got a load of sunbed minutes for Christmas? Oh, I'd be jumping over.
Yeah, I had to buy them because there was a deal on in Cashel here today. I had to buy them.
I was saying the same thing to her.
Yeah, well, I had to buy them, so I know how you feel.
I got it. I'm going now. After this, I'm doing a 15-minute sunbed, and I'm getting a bottle of cream for myself.
Okay, I'd have her to give me a bottle of hottie toddy in 200 minutes.
Oh, use hottie toddy.
I used that once and I got
I
it. 'Cause
used
I'm
the
not a
ones-
sunbed person, but
I had lumps out my legs for a week and a half.
So I don't recommend it. Oh no. But like, so I think that's great that you do those things to mind your skins. And like, is there any specific creams you'd recommend, girls, that you like for your younger? So what cream would you use?
Like for me, whenever I'm washing my face, I just use CeraVe.
Your CeraVe's brilliant.
Yeah, because I used to have acne very bad as well, and on top of my forehead, I still get an odd few spots.
Anne was very bad. Your mother remembers that.
CeraVe is very good for when
But
you're
you know what's
washing your
brilliant
face.
as well? I'll say this, and it's only cheap. And this is what I used to use on Anne when she was younger before she got skin boosters. The Nip Plus Fab, they're
Salicylic acid.
And I used to use witch hazel and rose water. Witch hazel where the acne is, and rose water was. And now that she's a bit older, it's different because you can get the
Yeah, because I'm older now. I'm like
boosters,
a child, so I can get the skin boosters because I am of the age.
But they're only cheap. Like and her skin was. You see the difference in her skin with them. But like
some job in your skin. So
no, and she uses like she said.
I never left any scar neither.
No, I got the microneedling.
Microneedling
stopped my scar. Now I did have scarring on my chin and on my forehead.
Do you remember how bad she was?
A year ago, I had severe.
Like fag burns. She was very bad.
I had severe scarring on my forehead, but I started getting microneedling. I got skin boosters. I started getting facials. Like I get 2 facials a month until my skin came up.
Without a doubt, she's amazing with her skincare.
Oh, I'm very good.
Morning, night. She will. It doesn't matter.
And if I have the time, I do it the third time a day.
She'll still wash and clean her skin. So she's very good.
I wake her at what's name at 6:45 in the morning. You imagine from 6:45 sitting. What's the vanity?
The vanity.
And a chair. With the phone in, and she's singing, doing TikToks, and she's rubbing all this. I'd be Kathleen, seriously, you're not ready yet. 5 minutes. These 5 minutes will turn to 2 hours.
Isn't it great that they are confident? Like, you know what I mean? That they want to do that. But listen, and we'll move forward, girls, because we'll be here chatting all night. Right?
Well, can I ask you just to jump in again? This is me being annoying, but you brought up the topic of sunbeds.
Yeah.
Now, how does everybody feel about sunbeds? Because there's new research coming out saying that they're
them.
not actually healthy.
Hate them.
No, I don't like sunbeds.
Me and Anna always
I love my
sunbeds. Me and
sunbeds.
Kathleen do have an argument. She'll wait till I'm at the table filling out the dinner, she'll start about Sunbeds.
I start whispering.
And I'll be
"Will you bring me down? Will you bring me
I'll
down?"
just turn around, I'll hit the, what's the name of the spoon off the pot. I'll say, Kathleen, you're getting your dinner, I don't want to hear about Sunbeds. But please, I'll do be cool.
I love my Sunbeds, but I wouldn't go out my way to recommend another girl to do Sunbeds, and I wouldn't force any other girl to go on a Sunbed, because I know the bad sides of Sunbeds and the good sides, because there is good sides of Sunbeds also as well as bad.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't like Sunbeds. Full stop. I don't agree with them. I hate them. They're an addictive.
I have an addiction to Sunbeds.
There's an addictive nature to them. Okay.
It's like an addiction that people would have with drugs that I have with Sunbed. Like I can't go a day without a Sunbed. After when I was in my car crash, I couldn't do Sunbed obviously for weeks. Thanks be to God, we're here. But I couldn't do Sunbed for nearly 5 weeks after my. I got like.
She only started back to them.
So badly, I was so badly depressed. I wouldn't even go to my normal shop in the morning.
A month and a half.
She came in one day. I'm turning green. Look at me.
I'm yellow.
She goes, I'm turning green. Look at me. But the more serious. What happened? My skin is, the colour's fading away. I go, stop, Kathleen. It's not
the more serious aspect.
What did I go down and buy you?
Bottle of tan I bought.
I said, here, rub that in if you feel so bad. I just
in the bin.
She goes, are you for real? She said.
I had all this.
No.
But the serious aspect, I am happy they are being banned. And I know a lot of them here are going to look at me, right? And a lot of girls probably going to look at this and say, oh, God. I am, because there's so much cancer happening.
There is, yeah.
Okay? And I know you're young, you don't understand, but sometimes, unfortunately, cancer happens and there's no cure.
But could they not just do it in a way that there's certain things banned with the excess amount of minutes? Because I see girls going in doing 25 minutes on a Sunday. That's not right or normal.
But like, okay, I understand what you're saying.
Because if they're going to ban the Sunday,
25 minutes?
Yes,
some don't even do a half an hour.
Some Sunbeds.
Oh yeah,
it depends on the Sunbed shop now, right?
No, seriously.
But like, no, I'm going to say, okay, I know what you're saying, the excess, okay, but I'm going to come back here again. Now, and don't come back at me with bitterness, right? Because I remember you're going home with me in the car.
Yeah,
okay. Right, so this is the side. Fags, they should be banned, but as I said, that's a bigger thing. So that's why the government owns money and stuff like that, okay? Sunbeds is a smaller market hit. You're saying lesser time. One fag can take away some of your lifetime.
One fag can take 10 years off your life.
Okay, so I'm just saying for an example. One Sunbed can do the same. It can age you. Can that one extra. So that one Sunbed you can do can be closer chance you having cancer.
Yes,
so
true.
there's no just lesser time. No. Okay. I
Sunbed
know you love
Sunbed,
them, and I understand. And listen, I'm not hypocriting. I've done them years ago, so I'm not hypocriting nobody. But because I'm older, I'm giving you my advice from an older age. But because I'm older, I'm around a longer knee, and I've seen the damage I can do. I see women age, and oh my gosh, I see some women that's my age, and they're doing them.
It does.
But the government is going to be losing more money out in their economy rather than.
Okay, I'm not speaking on the government. I'm speaking as a mother's love for her daughter.
But but the government is going to lose more because there'd be more holidays booked. Because I myself, I will book 5 or 6 holidays a year if I have to. They're going to lose more money in their economy than they actually are going to gain.
Okay, no, I know what it's at, but we're just saying,
and
like with the cancer thing, I'm saying there's so many young people.
There is, Charlene, I will admit that as well.
Skin cancer, melatonin has gone through the roof, and for
Charlene,
those
alone this year, even frightening if you go on Facebook and see all the young ones.
Yeah, but like you think about it, Sunbeds is around since we were younger.
Yeah.
Right, but they were never a thing.
No.
We done it for the summer.
I don't ever remember being as big as thing as they are now with young ones.
I remember doing Sunbeds, but I only ever done them, like I said, in the summertime when I was younger, and you done it for a few weeks, and that was it, like. Right.
And when the good weather came in, you'd be told, the sun is busting stones.
I'd say outside with a bottle of Baby Island, and I'm going to think this spa girls, Baby Island black vinegar.
What?
Yes, and we used to be
That's
excessive. No, I used to go. That's my own colour. I don't do something. I used to go excessively dark.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, no, I tell you, try it.
Well, I won't
don't
lie.
have to tell you, try it.
When I was, because I stopped using them when I was 13, just over my own skin because I had skin conditions. And when you sit out in the sun, or when we'd go on holidays, Baby Island black vinegar, and my skin, I was like completely mahogany dark, like it wasn't right.
So it does work.
So the answer is basically go around like a bag of fish and chips.
Yes. No, but obviously you have a shower that evening, do you know what I mean? But while you're sitting out in the sun for a few hours, that's what I used to do.
The whole road would be fine.
But I won't lie, even when
no, but just sit out in your yard.
You're going to laugh.
Do you know what I mean?
But no, during the summer.
But we never used to go off now like the young ones years
No.
ago. We were in our yard,
Yeah.
like, you
No,
never walked off for things. Girls get
I go off
with freedom.
We went away for the summer, and I said to Kathleen, oh, it was roasting. God, a fortnight of roasting weather.
Yeah.
Sun is busting stones, Kathleen, get outside.
Don't tell
She
me
looked
she's
out the camper door. Why, what's happening out there? The sun is shining. I said, Mommy, Mommy, are you for real? Oh, I'm not going out there for everyone to look at me. I said, there's a sunbed in the town. Can I go with you? Can I go to town? She was burst into
I mean, I have this with my girls too. I've all the work done screaming. I said, right girls, go on now, you've all your work done. I'll sit outside. Oh, for God's sake, one. Come about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
We go
Bye,
on
Mum,
for
he's driving me
Sunbed.
for Sunbed. I said, you haven't a laugh.
Oh.
You know, before I got the car,
I'm up
Mommy,
to my brother's
take
house.
her some beds.
She will not come near me. Go up to the house. Sit down, drink milk tea. Mommy, where are you? Kathleen, I'm up here and Penny says, did you forget? The sunbed is going to close. Please hurry on and come back down.
I have this, Ninny. Ninny, I have
Ninny,
this.
do you know before I got my car? Mommy, where are you gone? The sunbed is closing in an hour. Why are you gone? Do you know now that I have my car, we'll have all our work done. Mommy, we're going for sunbed.
But all this rushing, Charlene, for 10 minutes.
No, but hello, I often went outside.
10 minutes.
You, I often took her to, because shouldn't be saying this on the podcast, but this is travellers, we are travellers. The girls will be younger underage.
Yeah.
Now she's older now, but when they were. So you'd only start now sunbed shops let them in. So I often have to drive an hour, maybe a half hour, 40 minutes to an hour drive, right? Sit outside that sunbed shop. I could be an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes waiting for the queue at the sunbed shop to drive them home for a 10-minute sunbed.
She do that's one thing. I see her during the summer
And
in the
Ninny,
camper. Imagine what I'd be if I had highlights in my hair and the 10 that I have.
Oh, I had all this.
I'd be going back to
Don't
Cashel,
go
a
back.
different young'un.
your hair would
I'd
be
be your
nice.
lovely Kathleen, the way you are, you're not touching her. Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to dye 50 different colours when I get here, I think she'd be.
Yeah, I hate all
Ninny,
that.
will I make you laugh? Do you know my father one time? Father came back, he was wrecked. It was 8 o'clock in the evening, he was lying down watching a film. I knew that the sunbeds in Dublin closed at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I knew what she was
I
doing.
met him drive to Dublin.
I met
No,
him.
no.
I met him go
I
to
have-
Mummy to get Mummy to drive me to Dublin for my sunbed. But if I had
I'd
kept
bring her
with
out the
Daddy,
road and I'd croak her.
if I had kept with Daddy for 5 more minutes, Daddy would have drove me in his Jeep up to Dublin for a sunbed.
No, Ninny, she puts us through a hardship in life.
Yeah.
But listen, back to another thing. On that.
Oh, hang on a second. Now, how far is it from Dublin for
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
to get a sunbed?
Martin,
Yeah.
you don't understand what this she has done to me. in life. Martin, the thing she's done to me in life is just look. Because I'm her
And if
mother,
I didn't
do
get my
love her.
sunbed, well, my family may as well just go sign their lives away because there was no peace. No one was sleeping that
Do you know what I'd
night.
actually do just to not listen to her? I drive to sit in the car to have that bit of peace. That is
Do you know what I do? I'd go away and let her in the house and I'd scream and roar. Like,
No, because
No,
she bring on phone.
no, I
She
use
bring
this
on
everyone's
phone.
phones.
I'd have thrown you into a bog hole and picked you up the next day.
Do you know something?
She left me one day up in Dublin
I drove away from
and I
half
was
hour
ringing
just sitting there.
everyone. I had to ring my cousin to come collect me. She
I
left
did
me in
that when
Dublin,
the
come
sunbed
collect
Cashel
me.
drove away and
Yeah.
had to walk.
I drove
Yeah.
away, came back about half hour later. I said, you know what? I said, I'm not even listening to her.
Charlene, I done it in
I was
sunbed
standing in the
Cashel.
shopping centre. I didn't even drive
At
far.
least she was
Just
in
drove
our
over
park
to the
town
stop.
though.
I said
She
to her,
left
like,
me
pull
in
the hair on my
nowhere.
head.
She came up the road. No, she turned around and taught me. There was a waste of a fine sunbed. Why, Kathleen? It's raining. Everything got washed off.
No, alright. No, actually, she says this. I have to have my shower before I go for sunbed in the cream.
Because
have
you
a
know
shower
if you-
in the room, it's stinking sweat.
Yeah.
No, Mummy, because you can't wash for 24 hours.
No, you
I was
can't.
like,
No,
she's
you
the
can't
same
wash.
way. She's the
You
same way.
can't wash for 4 hours after because
you're
you.
something on your.
No,
it's like the
do
thing.
you know? No, do you know your skin? Your skin
Right,
is like.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, well, listen, sunbeds, they're bad for you. Stay away from them. Anyway.
Gossip yours, gossip yours.